the beginning of my day is pretty much all about making sure that the crews get off to a good start. So arriving at the yard usually around 7 a.m., making sure that everybody is organized and kind of has a focus on their day. But, sometimes we get curveballs thrown at us. The day before, you could have a piece of machinery break down, a customer asking for an extra on the job. And before you want to leave that job to go on to the next, you want to kind of satisfy those needs of the customer's expectations. So, yeah, sometimes we get thrown some curveballs, and we just go meet at the yard early in the morning and get the day going. And so, yeah, preparation is always key, and making sure that everybody is got everything before they leave the yard. I guess one of the biggest frustrations that can happen is you feel like you know what's going on for the day, and then you get to your job site and you realize, oh, I forgot this piece of equipment, oh, I forgot this one little tool, and that can throw a bit of a monkey wrench into the day. But try to encourage the crews and the employees, and just even the co-owners as partners. We encourage and motivate each other to maintain, to be productive, and make our clients happy. I mean, one of the biggest mandates in a customer service business such as landscaping is meeting client expectations, and completion of a job is everything. So, on one aspect, yes, productivity, production is all about numbers and math and keeping a business profitable, but really it boils down to, as well as the customer being made happy is key. And if your employees are making the customers happy and they're looking after the customers, then they're doing their job well. And that's why I go every morning to make sure and encourage that happens. So yeah, I go there early in the morning just to make sure everything is going according to plan, even though we'll set a weekly schedule. Josh and I, we tend to commune every week, setting the week schedule for the guys, but there are unknowns. Unknowns happen all the time. It could be weather. Weather plays a massive role in the way that our productivity is functioning. Machinery breakdown, maintenance. You have that expectation to get to site and you turn on your Bobcat or your skid steer and it won't turn on. So, we get sometimes things like that happening to us. And then the unknown of a client's expectation. They come out very happy with the work that we're doing, and now they want more. They see the work that's been done the previous day, and they get inspired by that work, and they ask, oh, what if I make my patio just a little bit bigger? Or I notice that the patio looks gorgeous as it is, but now I want to accent and add some more plants. And these are the things that happen to us all the time during a job, and we're just always trying to be prepared for it. Other challenges that we've had in this industry, and again, kind of class it up to the unknowns, is we'll be working away at our job and we'll have our pool kit ordered. Pool kit's already on site, and we're building this beautiful backyard oasis landscape. And just as we're ready to pick up our pool equipment, we'll get a notification in the email that price of the equipment just went up. And this is even after we've even made an order. And these are things that have not been able to be controlled in the industry right now, and it's unfortunate because it affects not only us as an installer, it affects our clients' expectations as well. And other things like there are shortages. So we're told at the beginning of the year that there's an abundance of interlocking stone product, or there's an abundance of wood product, and then as the jobs are going along and we're ready to pick up our orders, we find out that there was a shortage, manufacturing delay. Sometimes someone accidentally from another company, different company, has picked up our order. Could be trees that we had picked out a month before, tagged, sold, and we go to pick them up and they're gone. And that is a real frustrating challenge, and it's happened to me on a couple occasions. So now when we pick trees, we try to get them immediately out of the supplier's hands and into our own yards, just so that we can help mitigate any disappointment with our customers. Well, yeah, like some of the things that I've learned over the years owning a landscape business, although my focus had always been building things, like building decks and building patios and swim pools and designing them, what really gave me joy is the designing of the project and see it come to fruition. But over the 33 years of dealing with some ups and downs of, could be about client expectations, suppliers not being able to meet the supply chain, and workers that, come and go. There's, you try to want to maintain a culture that employees love to stay at, but sometimes people, they get married, they have girlfriends, they have boyfriends, they have families, they move on. So with all these intricacies of running the business, the bottom line is keeping a customer happy. That's what my job has been for 33 years, is kind of acting a little bit like a firefighter, a doctor, or a counselor, and meeting client expectations, because when expectations aren't met, emotions kick in. And when you see a customer getting anxiety because they don't know of the next steps or fears of what's happening to their job, it could be bad weather, it could be a shortage of something, or a crew doesn't show up that day because they don't understand what's happening. You gotta communicate, you gotta maintain transparency, you gotta just basically be 100% honest on how your day is going. And sometimes it can go not so great and you don't want people to know, but I think one of the things I've learned is just tell a customer exactly what's going on behind the scenes, or what's happening with the company and the crew, supply chain, things aren't coming together. They understand. It's a two-way street. It's a relationship. When you're working with somebody and building their outdoor dream and they don't understand the process, they just want confidence and trust that it's going to get done. And there are things that happen that just don't always run smoothly. And so I find myself constantly being like this paramedic or this firefighter that's going out and just helping people mitigate. Could be the emotions, it could be a hiccup on the job site, could be a bobcat breakdown. Open communication is very key. I'm finding that even giving my clients my cell phone, in which I basically say, most of the time I am available. When I'm not available are these hours. So if you feel the desire or need to reach out to me and I don't get back to you, I will get back to you, but text me. It could be at 10 a.m., 10 p.m., 2 a.m., 6 in the morning. And they just have something on their mind and they want to be able to communicate that. And I offer and extend that communication with my customers to try and be as close as possible and as transparent as possible. And then, of course, setting my limitations and boundaries for my own personal self, with my partner, with my family. But it's maintaining communication as easily and as much as possible is a key to a successful business, especially in the customer service business. Well, I hope you enjoyed the ride along. Had a lot of fun with you, and thanks for coming out. And I'm heading back to the yard, make sure everything's tied up in a bow for today. Have a good day.